What's goodies in the hoodies? This tarot reading is for the zodiac Gemini. Before I start the reading, I do want to say a few unspoken rules. Rule number one for tarot is rule number one, not to play with tarot cards alone. Rule number two is to not play with tarot cards in a mental hospital. And rule number three is to always say goodbye. I am going to do a 13 tarot card spread. Gemini, well, this changes everything. Wow. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. You look good, Gemini. You look good on your mama, on your hood. You look fly and you look good, okay? Let's get your theme of your tarot reading, Gemini. You have the Hanged Man. This is about a transition. This can be being in limbo. This can be readjustment, and this is some sort of paradox. I see in your tarot reading that this is about really seeing life from a different angle. Um, the Hanged Man is paradoxical. It can mean many things. Um, whether the Hanged Man is here because of frustration or whether of readjustment to transition. Okay. This card really means that you are going to be at some sort of crossroads, or it's like you are at a crossroads, and you may have to stand back and look carefully at all the issues involved. Okay. This can also mean that you need to get out of a rut, maybe unblock some friends here that you want to bring with you on this journey, um, or whatever your it is for you. Okay. You are really in this limbo about what you want to do next. You're going through a ceasefire and like some sort of relationship clash that you have. The Hangman is also warning you that you really need to make a sacrifice. So this can mean that you really need to give up a bad influence in your life, like now. Like this sacrifice needs to happen now. This can be a bad influence of your sleep, deprivation of sleep. This can be toxicities, drugs. This can be a person. This can be people. This can be an extraction. Whatever it is, it needs to be sacrificed. Okay, you need to give up this bad influence in your life because the Hanged Man is here. The Hanged Man usually does mean a sense of excuse my language, I have a Chiron and Scorpio, but suicide watch, or mental health, whatever it is for you. Okay, so It's good if you are ready to give up this bad influence in your life, but you need to think clearly about how to give up this bad influence in your life. Are people trying to manipulate you? Or have you chosen to be a manipulator? It's you. This isn't me. I'm just reading the stars. I do see that you will undergo some sorts of change of mind, and you will have to readjust your feelings in some way in order to forge ahead with your plans and keep forging ahead with your plans. Um, there's like a big complexity when it comes to the Hangman card. Big complexity. Um, but the Hangman does invites you to do exactly the opposite of what you think is right to do and thereby gain results. So, for example, like, hmm, it's like the more you want something, the more you have to give up on the wanting, and then it will happen. Like, not making rash decisions about it, about bad decisions. It's like contradictory moves. Like, you want a healthy body, but you're doing drugs, and drugs can kill you. Or you want a sustainable future, but you're keeping a person in your life that does not want the same path as you, or you're being the victim, or you're getting manipulated. It can be anything. And you can get manipulated by extractions out here. But finally, the hangman says that it's really time for you to let go of that emotional baggage and mental baggage, physical baggage, and let that go. Um, and you will soon be released from whatever pain you're going through and emotional hurt, because you'll be opening up your mind to living for the moments, not for the past. Okay, all you got to do is open up your mind, and the rest will just follow. So, Gemini, decisions can be made out of anything. I like to refer it as a stress acute disorder. And, in life we can make mistakes, but it's our duty to learn from those mistakes and each day heal from that mistake, right? So really seeing life from a different angle rather than hanging out with people who are doing those things, for example, and just breaking free of all of that manipulation and being to yourself. Okay. Or being a source for somebody else, whatever position you want to take. Okay, your love message oracle says, It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. So, when you make the choice to be your true self and show to anybody that you are your true self, you are also creating this space. And that space that you're now able to create is going to be quite different than anything that you've had before. But to me, Gemini, with your card being the hangman, this seems like you're like in this paradox, this contradictory thing, and you are holding something back, or somebody could be holding you back. And whether that is particular persons who are into jealousies, into about your relationships, into drugs, addictions, behavioral addictions, um, people who are stopping you from progressing to your future. It can be many people. There's 8.2 billion people in this world. That's all I know, really. And as I learn, I can learn more. I don't have a computer near me and I need more sleep. So try to really tune into what it really means to you to be your true self, and then sort of like reflect on how this new truth may change any relationships that you have. And that's your own, that's you can do that to yourself. And because you can't say that people don't see you if you're not making really the choice to show that side of yourself, or like opening up yourself to that person. You have celebration, gifts, abundance, walking into the lights, celebration. After you do, oh my goodness, whatever you've been going through, you literally had the hanged man, the hanged freaking man. Okay, celebration, gifts, abundance is walking to the light, praying, whatever it is that you need to do to get to where you want to be for the sake of your health. It's and for the sake of literally your protection in this world. There is 8.2 billion people here, okay? It's about really finding people who you want to bring with you on this journey. And we don't know all the answers, I feel like. Well, if you do, I haven't figured it out yet. Somebody may know. I know a little, though. I know a little. It's really nothing, though. But it's really about you fighting off these devils. Or you can potentially lose people that you love. You can either even lose yourself. Okay. Again, receive, open, receive, open. Look at the lights. The light just the lights keeps coming up here and opening and receiving for you, Gemini. The lights will lead you. Okay. Receive. Oh, it's about being open and receiving. Be open and receive to this. Be open and receive this message. Be open and receive this message, Gemini. Be open to receive. All right, Gemini. Oopsie daisy. Okay, let's get some therapy. Three of Swords, strength. You are going to need a lot of strength to get away from these impurities, these devils, okay? This is Three of Swords, strength. Who is always happy to see you? What is your relationship with quote unquote community? Who or what is it time to welcome into your life? I'll say the questions again. Who is always happy to see you? What is your relationship with quote unquote community? Who or what is it time to welcome into your life? All right. If you would like a service, that is in my box below. Goodbye.